Hello and welcome to the Pro One Wrestling Podcast. My name is Alex Ramirez, alongside my co-host Albert Zita. We're back. We took a week off because we wanted to kind of. The big rumor before was, is TNA going to sell? They're not going to sell. So we kind of wanted to let this dust settle and see what happened. And what happened was absolutely nothing. Which I'm kind of mad about because I was on my phone all day on Bound for Glory, seeing anything pop up or any latest rumors or anything like that. So I was kind of conflicted on this whole TNA thing. Part of me wanted them to sell the WWE just so they get the tape library.
So we get some structure in TNA.
Yeah, well, no, because like obviously if WWE would have bought it, it would dissolve the whole thing. But I just wanted the tape library because I love him or hate him. TNA had some pretty good matches back in the day. You want to see some vintage AJ Styles, like Sonny Michael Cole, but good old Samoa Joe, some Austin Aries, all that good stuff on there. And the X divisions of Petey Williams, Motor City Machine Guns, all that good stuff on there. I wanted to see that stuff again. But the other half of me was like, well, if they go under, then what's left for anybody else? And I was like, man, like, am I wrong in like part of me wanting TNA to fold, and the other half of wanting me to stay? So, I mean, what did you like on this thing? Did you want them to?
I think I was about the same, just because I was excited for the video library to come onto the WWE Network because there was some really, really amazing matches in TNA, and even when they were doing the main event Mafia, I feel there's
some old Scott Steiner in there.
Yeah, it was still gold. So that's, I mean, it's difficult because you don't want, like, at the same time, if TNA isn't there, then ROH and New Japan are probably the ones that are competing. But
they're not. Like,
it's not really competing because of where they're getting broadcast and how they're getting broadcast and when they're getting broadcast. But I think it just helps with the whole wrestling in general when you have good competition.
Yeah.
I know that they're trying to make SmackDown versus Raw, but let's keep it real. That's not
thing.
Yeah. It's not legitimately there yet. And I just feel like if they get too comfortable, then we don't get the storylines we want. We don't see the matches we want to see. So
we don't see the guys getting pushed we want to get
exactly.
pushed.
So having TNA there was a good thing, actually. But again, for personal reasons, I'd rather have them buy the video library so I can see some of these matches. But with that said, the last rumor that I read, and again, it can get updated this week after this podcast.
Yeah.
The last thing I heard was TNA was trying to be sneaky and sell the actual company to Billy Corgan, and the only thing he would have to change the name and whatnot. But he pretty much gets to keep the company, but the TNA library would go to WWE.
So,
which I think that's the best case scenario that TNA wants, because they still essentially keep a company going.
Yeah.
And they still make some money because they sell the video library rights over to Vince McMahon and WWE. I like that deal, and then at the same time I don't. One, I like it because we get the video library, right? Mm-hmm. We still get a wrestling promotion competing, and we get to see Billy Corgan pretty much develop his own company, and mold it exactly the way he envisions this company to go. That's why I really like it. The only reason I don't like it is it feels like it's a shady deal, and I don't know if WWE will go for it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Honestly, if we're going to buy this company, we're going to buy everything, because we don't want have six-sided ring on our network and then have something else. Is it the same thing? What's going on? I think the same color scheme. If it's going to, Billy going to have to completely redo it. I mean, even take away the history from it too, right? This is the first ever.
I think there will be no reference to
TNA Impact. I mean, I had to change. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. I think if they sell WWE, it's going to say, you know what, we want it. We're going to close it. Turn off the lights, turn the key, and that's it. Yeah, I got kind of conflicted because, I mean, even TNA is not great, but it's something different. Like, I saw the Bound for Glory, the Great War, which is super weird. I was laughing the whole time watching it because it was weird. It was weird. Yeah. It was different. I mean, I appreciate the Grand Championship, but I think it's kind of boring to watch.
And I know it's too. What's his name? The guy that went into the
Aaron Rex.
Aaron Rex. I guess
that guy is like as plain as vanilla right now.
He not only is he plain as vanilla right now, that guy's soft.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really soft. I remember when he first started off in WWE, he was pretty ripped and in shape. So I think he's getting a little bit too comfortable, and he's kind of leaning on that gimmick a little bit too much.
Yeah, I mean, and from what I keep hearing, the worst thing that TNA's ever happens is Dixie Carter's in charge. I mean, I don't know. I'm not smart mark enough to find all that stuff out. But, I mean, it's out there because, for me, it's like, I'm a professional wrestling fan. I'm a professional wrestler. I don't know if I'm a sports entertainment fan.
Yeah.
But I'm a professional wrestling fan. I watch Ring of Honor. I catch New Japan when I can. TNA back when in the heyday, what 07 to 10 maybe, they offered great professional wrestling, hands down, because they had Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Kaz, Mortis Machine Guns. All those guys offered great professional wrestling. A little bit of entertainment side, but mostly professional wrestling. It's kind of what Jim Cornette said. What's the difference between, or can there be sports entertainment or an entertaining sport? Mm-hmm. And that's what I think the alternative is sports entertainment with WWE. These ridiculous entrances that don't save anything. Like you got Triple H have a 20-minute entrance, but WrestleMania 33 when he gets in the ring, it's a crappy match.
Yeah.
So where you have an entertaining sport where the story is told in the ring and you're invested in and stuff like that. So that's the alternative here. Like, yeah, I'm selfish. I want the library so I can watch all those great matches. Yeah. But then I kind of want an alternative because where would Cody Rhodes go? Where would like a Drew Galloway or who's kind of reinvented himself a little bit?
Guys that still have talent, but obviously for political reasons or other storyline reasons, they don't stick around with WWE. And that's true. Even Jay Lethal. I mean, I know he's in ROH, but that guy is an amazing talent.
Or like, for example, with a Broken Matt Hardy even get pitched in WWE?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, no, that wouldn't get past at all.
Yeah.
And so we get to see it flourish at another company.
Yeah. And they're actually bringing in people thought, it's all about the Hardy Boys. Actually, no, they actually brought up to the Decay, who I wasn't really a fan of before. Now I'm going to have a great appreciation for Biss, Crazy Steve, and Rosemary for what they did after that great war. So they're actually helping other talent as well and enhancing it, which is what you're supposed to do in wrestling, right? Also, too, the last rumor I saw, I was completely on Friday night, was WWE.com sent out a survey saying, would you pay a premium for to be able to watch other promotions' events on their network, like Ring of Honor and TNA. I'm not too sure if it was real or not. It was like a screenshot, so somebody could have done it, edited it out. But I think they're taking the UFC Fight Pass approach, right, where they have Invicta. Then they have like
a jiu-jitsu tournament.
So I mean, would you be a fan of that? Of maybe WWE bringing other promotions? Like, hey, watch their
price is right. If I get to pay my $10 and then they say just pay another $3 and you
$12.99
or whatever to see him, I see that. I see that reasonable, and I wouldn't mind seeing the ROH pay-per-views and the TNA ones.
Evolve, maybe.
Yeah, to check them out. I'm not so die-hard where I follow both of them.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't mind. Checking them out every month or whatnot. Even it's funny with New Japan, I really don't keep up with the storylines, but when I hear a certain matchup or a certain thing going on,
I find it online.
Yeah, I find it online and check it out. Yeah. So I don't see what's wrong with that.
That could be another route. I mean, that's what the UFC is doing. They're not controlling Invicta. They're not controlling. I think they have Titan or they have Legacy. They have something like that, right?
Yeah, they have Legacy. I'm not too sure.
Invicta or Access might have, because right now it's like a war between UFC Fight Pass and Access TV. Whoever's get the most.
Yeah.
But it's interesting though. But they're not their hands aren't over. They say, hey,
I think they even show Glory Fights, which is like a kickboxing.
Yeah. So I say, hey, this promotion, we want people to come to our network, so you have your live events, special events on our network. That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll kick a little bit for camera production costs, but that's not going to be tinkered. You're not going to see the McMahon hands all over TNA. Maybe that's another option. I don't know. That could be just a strong rumor, but I don't know what's going to happen. But I mean, interesting side time. But then honestly, when I heard Dixie Carter didn't say nothing, she was like, man, nothing happened. I caught Bound for Glory.
What a big bummer.
Big bummer. I mean, I think everybody was trying to find something that wasn't there. All the internet websites were trying to find something that wasn't there. Dave Meltzer just said, once it comes to they're good through November, December, so we'll see what happens.
So we got to wait until the new year now.
Yeah, I mean, so anything else you want to talk about before we head out?
No.
We have like 1 more minute left, so find something to talk about.
All I did want to say, though, is EC3, man, that's another guy that wouldn't have pretty much developed if it wasn't for like a company like TNA.
I don't remember him in NXT, but I guess he had like a comedy gimmick. I guess that was his thing.
It was something.
I remember he had like super curly hair, so he looked kind of like a goofball.
Yeah.
So now he could prove to be a heel,
and he flourished. So there is a bunch of people. People forget the current champion T.J. Perkins was Puma in TNA, and I thought that had a lot to do. We was Manic.
Or
Suicide such Manic.
Bobby Lashley too. He left WWE. Now
I think Bobby Lashley is way better in TNA than he ever was in WWE. Even when he got his big push as ECW champion,
he's speaking more like from the heart. Sounds like he's a heel. He could be a nasty heel because you believe this guy can kick people's butt, and he actually does in real life. So I mean, but would he ever got that push in WWE? Probably not. He probably just went behind Vince McMahon and the absurd. It was a Donald Trump angle at WrestleMania. So I mean. you need alternatives out there. Like I said, part of me wanted to see the library, but part of me wants to see these other promotions come out there with I mean, Pop TV is just kind of like not national, but it's on cable, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then, yeah, I think if Ring of Honor was going to boom, it would have boomed by now, and it hasn't. So I think they're kind of stagnant with what they are, right? Because if TNA goes under, then obviously the next one's Ring of Honor, but I think they are what they are.
I think Ring of Honor has good eye for talent, but that's about it.
Yeah, but they are what they are, I think. That's what it is. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see if the future has another interesting week. So that's it. Yeah, Pro One Wrestling YouTube page coming soon.
Yes.
Exclusive videos, content, all that stuff.
Yes.
And we're going to launch social media pretty soon, so stick around.